We all know, we've seen the numbers, we've seen the media reports. There's been a historic rise in crime across the country that is only expected to get worse in the hot summer months. But right now, some police unions are sounding the alarm of a nationwide officer shortage. In New York City alone, new data is revealing that 1,500 officers have either resigned or retired so far this year. It's actually closer to 1,600 officers. That's up nearly 40% from this time last year, the largest mass departure on NYPD record. To help talk about exactly why this wave of resignations is happening, I'm joined right now by retired NYPD detective and professor at John Jay College of Criminal Justice, Michael Alcazar. Thank you for being with us. First of all, I know the NYPD is pushing back on those numbers from the police union, saying that departures are only slightly higher than the previous year in 2021. But with the rise in crime, wouldn't this still point to a very dangerous situation?
Yeah, this is not the time to lose police officers. Historically, summer months are always the highest in crime, highest in shootings, highest in homicides. We're on track to hit that also, and we're losing a lot of police officers. We also have poor recruitment. I had students that I teach in John Jay that normally are usually excited to get on the police department. This past April, I had 3 students that were supposed to go into the police academy, and they turned it down. They're apprehensive. They're not sure if it's something they want to do anymore, and they're scared. They're asking me for advice, and I don't give advice to my students. That's a decision. That's a life decision they have to make for themselves. If they're not ready, I don't recommend they go into it.
In terms of a lot of departments actually pointing to the Great Resignation, you know, of course we're seeing more officers leave because people of every industry are leaving and retiring. But from what you're seeing, the numbers you're seeing, are more police officers and members of law enforcement retiring earlier? Because when you are a police officer, typically you stay in it. You stay in it for decades. But are we seeing more officers actually turn in their badges before they would typically?
Yeah, it's something I've actually never experienced or heard of, where police officers are actually quitting in the police academy, quitting before they hit their 20 years. And then when you have the senior people that are eligible for retirement, meaning they've done their 20 years, like myself, I did 30, and I stayed because I enjoyed the job. When they're eligible to retire, they retire. They don't want to play pension roulette. They're not sure if they're going to get the backing of the department. The city council pretty much makes everything like for the criminal. They don't support the police officers. They don't know if police officers don't know if qualified immunity is on the table. Do they have the protections? If they do their work properly, legally, are they going to be indemnified by the police department? And that's something they're asking themselves. So if they're not sure, they're leaving, they're retiring, and we're losing a lot of senior police officers that are valuable in training new young police officers.
In terms of those officers leaving at record numbers, we've seen the same thing happen here in Chicago, where NewsNation is based. Officers who are not being recruited at the same level. In Oakland, California, we're seeing similar situations where the department does not feel supported by the council members or the local community. Is there anything that can be done to turn this around?
Well, in Philadelphia, they're going through the same thing. And I heard that they're thinking about bringing back retired police officers, meaning the retired police officers can collect their pension and then go back to work and earn a salary. And that sounds like desperation to me. I don't know if the New York City Police Department is thinking something like that, but that's something they can look into. I don't know if police officers are willing to come back from retirement. Police officers in New York are underpaid. They're underpaid and they're overworked because there's shortage of police officers, meaning now they have to answer more radio runs, more 911 calls, where the average police officer in NYPD used to handle like maybe 8 to 10 jobs during their tour. I heard they're handling like 30 to 40 jobs, and it's a very stressful job to begin with, and it's daunting, and it's bad on their mental and physical welfare. So I think a lot of people, to them, it's become just a job, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it, and their families don't want to do it anymore.
Right. And I would love to keep talking with you. I would imagine the situation is different depending upon whether you live in a very large city like the ones we spoke about, or maybe if you live in and work in a community that's smaller, more rural. But 40% increase in robberies in the city of New York, nearly 15% increase in rapes. Obviously, police are busier than ever, and they need more officers on the force than ever, according to those statistics. Michael, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.